Water is source of life on Earth. Energy of water is a renewable source. From ancient times, people paid attention on rivers and oceans as a valuable source of energy. By using this energy, people learned how to build water wheels. The principle of work is simple and genius. Moving stream of water rotates a wheel, converting kinetic energy of water to work of wheel. In fact, all modern hydroelectric stations have similar principle of work, but then mechanical energy transforms to electrical. Before the invention of steam machine, water energy was basic driving force on manufacturers.
Energy of water divides in several types. The first type is energy of tides. Tidal power is a form of hydropower that uses tidal energy generators that capture the kinetic motion of rise and fall of tides to produce electricity. For instance, a tidal lagoon power plant. Large power generating turbines will be set in the sea wall. How it works? On the left here is the open sea. It's heat increasing from low tide, so high tide the sea wall holds the rising tide. How to the lagoon on the right? When a wicket gate is open to let the high tide flow in. That makes electricity when the lagoon fills up. The tide goes out from the wall process in reverse to make energy once more.
The notion of tidal lagoons is let's use that free power. It's created by the dance between the moon and the planet, and let's generate electricity for the next 120 years. Very certainly, a little bit expensive to start off with, very cheap for a very long time.
The second type is energy of sea waves. Wave power is the transport of energy by ocean surface waves, and the capture of that energy to do useful work. The operating principle of this wave power station includes chamber has an opening beneath sea level which allows water to flow from the sea to the chamber and back. The water level in the chamber rises and falls with the rhythm of the waves, and air is forced forwards and backwards through the turbine. It's a feature the Wells turbine. Named after it's driven in the same direction by both forward and reverse airflow through the turbine. Even relatively low wave motion can generate another airflow to keep the turbine moving and to generate energy.
The third type is energy of hydroelectric station. In hydroelectric power plant, electricity is produced from water. A dam is built across a large river to hold back the river water and raise its level to form a reservoir. At the bottom of the dam there is a floodgate. Water flows through the penstock and rotates the turbine. The flowing water rotates the turbine, which is placed at the end of the penstock. The turbine in turns and rotates the shaft that is connected to cones of a generator. The cones are placed in between stone magnetic poles. The rotating shaft owns the cones, the change in the magnetic field due to the movement. As a result, electricity is produced by water.
Geothermal energy. Heat from Earth's crust warms water that has seeped into underground reservoirs. When water becomes hot enough, it can break through the Earth's surface as steam or hot water. This usually happens where the Earth's crust or plates meet and shift. A binary cycle plant. It uses two types of fluid. Hot fluid from underground heats, a second fluid called a heat transfer fluid, in a giant exchanger. The second fluid has a much lower boiling point than the first fluid, and so it flashes into vapor at a lower temperature. When the second fluid flashes, it spins a turbine, then drives a generator.
Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages of hydroelectric power. Reduce consumption of fossil fuels for electricity production. Reduce production of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide. Reduces production of pollution, such as particulate matter. Can prevent uncontrolled flooding. Provides water for irrigation. Creates areas for certain types of reaction, such as boating and fishing. Is a renewable energy source.
And disadvantages. Dirt can build up at dams, decreasing their effectiveness. large-scale wildlife habitat destruction due to river valley flooding. Dam constructions forces people to leave their homes if they live in or near the flooded river valley. Very expensive to build. Reduce areas for certain types of recreation, such as fishing, camping, hunting, hiking. Interfere with natural flow of water through environment. Require maintenance. Coal fail catastrophically. Hydropower is very important on global scale, providing about 16% of total global electricity. There are ample possibilities for further expansion of hydropower, especially in Africa and Asia. The large environmental impact and risk of dams breaking and causing flooding may limit its expansion. Geothermal energy has enormous potential. It's not truly sustainable. However, science introduces geothermal heads that has been stored over the ages. Most regions around the world can utilize geothermal sources for heating purposes, possibly in combination with heat pumps.
Share this lonely